Hey YouTube, it's your boy Nate, and today I'm going to be creating a somewhat of a guide for you guys on the fear and composure system that I've been working on the past couple of days. This system will be for my game 1981, as you guys all know. It is a asymmetrical game of Friday the 13th, the original game. But let's just get straight into it. As you guys can see, I have made a UI here for you guys to kind of understand everything that goes on under the hood. There is quite a bunch, so don't get overwhelmed by all of this. I'll go ahead and break it down for you one by one, just so you understand how the whole fear and composure system works, what goes into it, what increases the fear, what decays the fear, all of that stuff, all of that cool stuff. So we'll get into the first one, the darkness factor. Darkness is very important for the game. If you are in a cabin currently, you will not get affected by the darkness. So it's best to try to stay in cabins as much as you can. When you do decide to leave that, you are affected by the darkness. So we'll go ahead and show you guys right now. As you can tell, I just have left the cabin, but I am not in darkness. And some of you guys might be wondering, how are you not in darkness? The reason is because I'm in the light. It's pretty ironic, but I'm in the light. So if you are near a light radius or a light source, the darkness factor will not apply to you. As you can see, as I start to remove myself from this situation and get in the darkness right here, my in darkness turns to true, and you can see my fear level raise ever so slightly. And then I decide to go back into the light, which is the campfire over here. In this instance, you can tell that my fear level does decrease and I'm no longer in dark. So players, keep in mind that you always want to be away from the dark as soon as possible, because dark is one of the things that actually increase your fear level relatively quick to the other factors. The next thing we'll go ahead and explain is the allies nearby. Players, always make sure to try to be next to at least 1 or 2 allies, because allies really does help to decay your fear rate. The amount it goes up, it helps decay that down. So if you can be within 1 to 2 players within a probably 30 to 40 stud or 30 to 50 stud radius, the allies nearby really does help you bring that fear down. As you can see in this game currently, I have no allies. Nobody else is in the game with me right now, so that will stay false and it's kind of irrelevant to this video. The next thing we'll go ahead is the making noise. So be wary. Making noise doesn't mean only running or jogging as I'm doing right now. Making noise can be from using items, could be from swimming, could be from opening doors. All of those things incorporate into making noise. So be very careful with making noise, but keep in mind that the rate of making noise is lower than, let's say, the rate of in dark. It's not as important, I would like to say. As you can see, I'm in light right now and I'm making noise and my fear is not gaining. That's because the decay from being in light is greater than the gain of fear from making noise. I'm not sure if that made sense, but I'll go ahead and show you right now. If I do decide to get outside of the light right here, you can tell that my fear level is higher. Well, I'll show you right now. As you see that its rate right now, it's going at about every half a second. If I start jogging, you see the increase. It has a pretty decent increase, right? It went from increasing every half a second to about, I don't know, maybe like 0.3 or 0.4 seconds. So be careful with making noise. So far in the game, the only things that will classify you as not making noise is pretty much either being idle, crouching, or walking. So players, definitely be wary of the amount of noise that you're making. For 1, for your fear. For 2, for alerting Jason as well. As you can tell, my fear is getting relatively high. So let me go back into the light to lower my fear. I want to go over the flashlight as well. I can't stress enough how important the flashlight is. Flashlight is good for daily use in general. The darkness, the ambience of the game requires a flashlight in general. Just to see better, but it's also very important to use your flashlight to help your fear, because if you're outside without a flashlight, your fear levels gain drastically. I'll go ahead and show you right now. If you were to be outside of the dark, you're not making noise, you can tell that your fear is gaining relatively quick. The minute I turn my flashlight on, it decreases a little bit. As you can see, the flashlight is equipped and my fear level does decrease versus no flashlight, and does increase a lot faster here. So players always make sure to have your flashlight on whenever you can to help you decrease your fear and help keep your fear in check. Next that we have is the next actually final thing that we have is the pursuit. The pursuit of the killer as well as the vicinity of the killer are, if not the most important fear factors in general of the game. If you are close to Jason or close to one of our killers, your fear will gain expeditiously. So that is definitely something to watch out for. Before I go ahead and explain that, I want to explain to you the fear and what it actually does to you, the outcome or the effects of said higher level fear. Currently, you can see that my fear level is 0, so there are no effects to me. As you can see, everything looks normal. I'm running normal. There's no effects on my screen. Everything is normal. But as my fear level does increase a little bit, you can tell that I will behave a little bit stranger, as some would say. I'll go ahead and show you guys right now. Let's bring my fear level up to, let's say, around 50, 60. Let it climb, let it climb. Just give it 1 minute. You'll see how I start behaving. First of all, boom. That's the first thing with the fear is higher levels or higher chances of stumbling and falling, as well as screaming, as you just heard. And the scared, your normal idle will be switched to your scared idle. I'll go ahead and show you a better, when I go ahead and actually get chased by Jason, you'll see how quick my fear raises and how quick the effects that show up on your screen. So let me go ahead and go over there right now. We just got my fear in check. Go ahead and sprint over. As you can see, my fear is gaining fast, and his chase theme is playing as well. I'm tripping. My screen is becoming more grayish, and I'm getting black lines around my screen, as well as your lost ability for the mini-map and the stamina, as well as the inventory. I'm out of range of Jason. I know this range is relatively short. Shouldn't be like that, but here we are, back in range. Fear increasing, and the UI is slowly starting to go away. Boom, it's completely away when fear reaches 100. I'm tripping. Let's say I start sprinting. I have custom trips for the sprint as well. Let's see. Get that to play real quick. If it will. There we go. There's the trip. The composure. This is at 0.7 composure, so you can only imagine at a lower composure how it will affect you. Yeah, that's pretty much the whole synopsis of the fear system we have here. If you guys have any other questions, you guys please drop it in the comments. I will try to be responding to as much as I can. But yeah, that's about it. It's been your boy Nate the Great, and I'm out.